Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can or a bottle of beer. Sometimes a spirit will drop by, maybe a bottle of wine. We're all friends in fermentation. And we read the label, we check out the artwork, see what they're trying to sell us, crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. All right, today from the Grimm Artisanal Ales company, we have India Pale Ale. It's their magic words. India Pale Ale. All right. Let's see what they tell us. Strange symbol. Well, it's $7.99 from the local beer barn. And it is, okay, 6.6% alcohol, 1 pint. Brewed by Grimm Artisanal Ale here in Brooklyn, New York. According to the Surgeon General, I shouldn't be a pregnant woman drinking this or operating machinery. I don't have to worry about either one of those things. Now here comes the cool part. Motueka, Rakau, and YCH Trial Blend 303. Those must be hops. Motueka, comma, Rakau, comma, and YCH Trial Blend 303. Okay. So they list me some hops here. They tell me to keep cold and drink now. And that's it. So they give me a list of 3 wacky hops I've never heard of. They show me a can that looks like this. Right, well, what do I'm going to expect a straight India Pale Ale. If they can't tell me anything more than that, an India Pale Ale will be copper colored to darker brown. It will have a pronounced hop aroma and a pronounced hop flavor, which would probably, if they match and comprise, they complement each other, that would be all great. But it should be a very powerful hop, backed though with a rich maltiness. Okay, let's crack it open and see if it meets those expectations. You'll notice all of the beer tastings we do here, we always use the same style of glass. That way no beer has a leg up when it comes to checking out the clarity or the aromatics. Okay. Well, we got us a cloudy one. So it's an ale. Now, all beers should be served at the correct temperature. Ales 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit because they ferment at a higher temperature. Lagers at a lower temperature, 37 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Click right up there and you can find out exactly what the correct temperature for your beer. I have a thermometer that was sent to me by the folks at ThermoWorks. It's their lollipop style. There is a link in the description box so that you can get more information. But let's see what we have here. 43 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little cool for an ale, but that's one of the haziest ales I've seen in a long time. All right, most people when they do a tasting, they will take a look, they will sniff, sip, and let you know what they think. Well, I do things a little bit differently. What I do is I sip and then sniff. Why? I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it all to you. In any event, it looks like it's an awful hazy India Pale Ale. That's one thing I'll start with. So let's see if it tastes like one. Cheers. You'll notice I took 2 sips. The reason The first sip is just an acclimation sip because the taste buds, they were asleep. They weren't paying any attention. All of a sudden they get hit with this cold and all kinds of flavors. They got no idea what's going on, so I'll give them a second one. Now they're thinking, so I'm going to give them a third. Well, I'll tell you that I don't care what the spelling of those hops were. That is a most pleasant sensation. The lushness of the beer is full-bodied, and it's got the haziness. Maybe mentally and psychologically, when I look at it, I'm expecting something lush, but that is certainly part of the flavor profile. Let's go in for the first nosedive. There's really not much there. So these hops that they've got in here are mainly for the flavoring, for the flavor profile rather than from the aromatics. Well, it does. Magic words. India Pale Ale from Grimm meet expectations. It doesn't meet expectations as an India Pale Ale, no. However, as an interesting beer, it certainly does. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our future presentations. A thumbs up would be appreciated, and a comment would really be appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.